Hey, what's up guys, Jack here, hope you're all doing well, and today, bit of a curveball, I've got some PS4 gameplay for you. I've been trying to practice with controllers some more as I've got a couple of events coming up, and I decided to increase my sensitivity to 27%, I think it is at the moment, just trying to move it up in increments a bit at a time. I'm still not entirely comfortable on controller. If you've got any next level tips on improving game, let me know down in the comments below. But I did manage an okay game here, and I thought it would be a cool backdrop for some very interesting gaming news coming in from the Game Developers Conference that's going on right now in San Francisco. A lot of this stuff is very interesting, and I thought that if you hadn't been clued in on it already, I'd share the details with you. I promise you it's all pretty neat. Biggest, most exciting news first in my opinion, Valve. Valve are actually doing stuff and they're sharing it with us. Kind of crazy. And they had 3 big announcements at the show. First announcement, Valve officially revealed Source Engine 2. As I'm sure you know, the current Source Engine powers games like Half-Life 2, CSGO, Left 4 Dead, Dota 2, Portal, etc. And the new version of the engine is set to be a massive leap in terms of power, performance, graphics and creativity. Part of the Valve statement read, "With Source 2 our focus is increasing creator productivity. Given how important user-generated content is becoming, Source 2 is designed not just for the professional developer, but enabling gamers themselves to participate in the creation and development of their favourite games." It's also going to be free to content developers following the news earlier this week that Unreal Engine 4 will also now be free to use, so anyone is going to be able to download these engines for free and begin making their own games with them. No word on a release date for Source Engine 2 as of yet as well. We've got no screenshots or anything like that. The only thing we've seen was this leaked image supposedly from an internal Valve presentation back in January of last year depicting the plantation level of Left 4 Dead 2 rebuilt in the Source 2 engine, apparently having noticeably enhanced foliage, large amounts of high quality destruction and improved lighting and shadow effects. Valve's second announcement was a virtual reality headset they're building in partnership with HTC, and this headset is called the Vive, and some members of the press were actually lucky enough to get a demo of it. The specs and features of this VR headset are very impressive. Inside it are 2 1200 by 1080 displays that refresh at 90 frames per second, 2 nunchuck style controllers, but the coolest thing about this headset and the thing that sets it apart from the competition is that it uses 2 base stations within the room to map the dimensions of it and also to inform the headset where the player is. A couple of the demos featured underwater shipwrecks, cooking, but most important of all, a demo set in Aperture Science where Portal characters appear. Perhaps it'll be that Half-Life 3, if it's actually being made, is going to support like a fully realised VR experience throughout the whole of the game. Now that would be awesome. HTC said the developer edition of the Vive will be available in spring, and the commercial retail version for the retail scrubs like us is going to be available to buy at the end of the year. Back on the Valve topic, the third announcement was the Steam Link and a look at the final design of the Steam controller. The Steam Link is a small $50 streaming device that connects to your PC and allows you to stream Steam games through it to your TV at 1080p 60 FPS through your local network. So for example, if you wanted to play a PC game you've got on Steam on your TV, you wouldn't have to unplug your PC and then plug it in your lounge. You could just stream it to your TV instead using this device. And this is what the retail Steam controller is going to look like. Kind of weird, right? It's got 2 high resolution trackpads on it with haptic feedback, as well as a standard analog stick that looks kind of awkwardly placed there. I've never used one myself, but I'd love to try it out. Apparently some people really like it and it offers a lot more precision than a standard analog stick controller, but some people hate it and just can't get used to it. Another company to make some big announcements at GDC were Nvidia. Today they revealed the Titan X graphics card, and this thing looks like an absolute beast, dubbed the ultimate Nvidia card. Not many details were revealed, but we do know it's got 8 billion transistors on board, a 12GB frame buffer, and it's based on Nvidia's 28nm Maxwell GPU. I reckon that's going to be very, very expensive. Nvidia also announced the Nvidia Shield, kind of confusing since since there's already an Nvidia Shield and an Nvidia Shield tablet, but their new Shield device is a $200 Android TV console that's got a 4K output and twice the performance of an Xbox 360. And during the press conference where they announced this, they showed several games running natively on the device, such as Crysis 3, the Borderlands pre-sequel, and the Talos Principle. The device also has the ability to stream any PC game from the Nvidia grid at 1080p 60fps, apparently with a maximum of 150 milliseconds of input lag. You can think of it as a Netflix for video games. Whilst I think this is a very good technology, I personally still can't see it taken off for the vast majority of PC gamers. If you want to play a PC game, you sit at your PC and play it with a mouse and keyboard, or you might have like a 360 controller plugged in or something. Why would you want to dilute that experience? I understand that not everybody has a super fast PC and can play all the latest games at 1080p 60fps, and for those people that don't, it could actually be a good investment providing that they play a lot of games and they've got good internet connections. But for me, it's still an extremely niche market. The way you enjoy TV shows and movies is quite different to the way you enjoy games. So there we go, guys, some interesting snippets from around the gaming world. And on Thursday the 5th of March at 10 AM PST, Valve are presenting a special session called GL Next, the future of high performance graphics, which includes developers from the Frostbite team, Epic Games, Unity and Oxide Games. So maybe, just maybe, fingers crossed, we could see some sort of official screenshots or video footage from Source Engine 2. It's a long shot, but you never know. As always, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.